Hello, best wishes for all of us. Good morning, afternoon, and evening. First of all, please allow me to take the opportunity to present this time. I will deliver it in English. This presentation is for week 4 assignment for design thinking topic from Mr. Maulidian class, Keteknososiopreneuran class. Indonesian flora consists of various unique varieties of tropical plants, having a tropical climate and around 17,000 islands. Indonesia is a country with the second largest biodiversity in the world. Indonesia flora reflects a mix of Asian, Australian, and endemic plant species. This is due to the geographical location of Indonesia, which is located between two continents. The Indonesian archipelago comprises a wide range of areas ranging from tropical rainforests of the northern lowland and seasonal forests of the southern lowlands through hills and mountainous vegetation to mountainous crop vegetation. Having the second longest coastline in the world, Indonesia also has many swamp areas and coastal vegetation. There are around 28,000 species of flowering plants in the Indonesia based on Wikipedia. Therefore, in this occasion, I will introduce to you automatic plant monitoring system. Please introduce, my name is Christian Jonathan Pascoal with student identification number 2212-9013 from Informatics Engineering Study Program of Trilogi University. What are the problems that arise when we care for plants? Based on Kompas.com, nowadays so many people want to decorate the corners of their house with plants. Caring for plants, include indoor plants, can indeed have a positive impact on a person's mental health, so that person feel better than before. For example, plants can help reduce feelings of anxiety and stress, as well as spark creativity. However, there are some common problems one often encounters when caring for indoor plants. For example, plants that are watered too much or don't get enough sunlight. In the end, these indoor plants will eventually die if left in unhealthy conditions. Imelda Akmal, through a book entitled Indoor Pot Plants, share a number of short tips for dealing with common problems faced by indoor plants. Some of them, such as the first is lack of water intake. One of the common problems that occur with indoor plants placed in pots is that the plants look wild. This is caused by a lack of water intake. The room air is too cold and the room is exposed to much wind. To fix this, try checking the humidity of the planting medium. If the planting medium is dry, try soaking it in water for half an hour. If it's still too damp, transfer it to a drier growing medium. Then place it in an airy but not windy place. The second is too much water intake. If you notice that the tips of your indoor plant's leaves are turning brown, the undersides of the leaves are turning yellow and the leaves are dropping. It means the plant is getting too much water. Often the stems of these plants are also mottled. If this happens, let the pot dry before rewatering. Consider putting the plant into a better quality pot with a drier growing medium. Don't let water get to the bottom of the dish or pot. The third is too much fertilizer. Another possible problem with potted indoor plants is too much fertilizer. Some of the signs that can be include growing plants, as well as yellow lines or hard wheat surface on the pots. To solve these problems, transfer the good plant matter to a cleaner pot, then use fertilizer according to the dosage on the package. For the fourth, expose the excess sunlight. Plants that appear bleached with dry leaves and brown spots indicate that the plant has been exposed to excess sunlight. If your plants experience this, try moving them away from direct sunlight. And the fifth, less exposure to sunlight. This problem is also experienced by many indoor plants where they do not get enough sunlight. Some signs that can be seen include plants growing thin and long with a long distance between leaves. In addition, plants that are just growing and lack of sunlight usually tend to be weak, small, and look pale. The solution is to prune the spindly plants and move them to a brighter area. However, make sure the plant is not exposed to the direct sunlight. The sixth is overheated. Plants that don't get enough moisture or get too hot will also not grow well and healthily. Plants that experience this problem usually have leaf surfaces that are brown and curled. To fix this, move the plant to a cooler but still bright space. Make sure the room has a window. Open the window and spray the leaves little by little using the sprayer. The seventh is lack of fertilizer intake. Indoor plants can also lack fertilizer intake. If this condition occurs, plants' growth will stop and become smaller than usual. The leaves turn pale. To solve this problem, use the correct amount of fertilizer for potted indoor plants. Give the plants a soluble fertilizer for fastest recovery. So if you are still confused about the indoor plants problem that have been described, try looking for information, for example, at a shop or plant seller so you get the right plant care advice. What if plant lovers have hundreds or even thousands of plants? Imagine the large number of potted plants that need to be handled. Caring for a plant can take a lot of time. Moreover, it is not uncommon for a person to handle more than one plant. Losing even a small task scheduled for the plant can result in the plant drying out and even its death. Such risks as forgetting to water the plant and monitoring how the humidity level of the plants is very troublesome. This is a common problem for people who are already too busy with other things. How would it feel if plants could take care of themselves? To answer this, I created a website and a robot that can control the things needed earlier. Automatic plant monitoring system. This is system interface and the result. Here is what the automatic plant monitoring system looks like. For result, the soil moisture sensor will read the soil moisture. Then if it's conclude the soil is dry and requires more intake, the water will automatically be channeled by a water pump which is turned on by a relay. The first, it can be concluded that automatic plant monitoring can make it easier for someone to take care of and maintaining their plants. This system is very useful for people who are busy but really love their plants. The system can only monitor the status of soil moisture. So from there, if you feel the soil moisture is dry, the water will be channeled for plant fertility. The third is the update data can be monitored via the website and also through the Android application in the form of a line chart and list of data. The fourth, the drawback of the system is that it does not help plants if one day the plants need UV light or sunlight. Automating all this process or tasks can result in a huge work reduction and time saving for the owner and make sure that the plant stay alive and healthy. This is the main goal of this project. Smart plant pots can perform certain tasks automatically, making our work easier. The plant pot will be assisted by a sensor that can measure the level of moisture in the soil, whether it's dry or wet. If it needs water, it will automatically be channeled through the water pump. Some data will also be locked in the linked database, while also informing the owner of this. This all done automatically by the pot without need for human intervention. Sorry. Okay, this is the software that I use and the hardware system that I use. The first of software is Visual Studio Code, and the second Arduino IDE, and the third is Android Studio. For the hardware is the first is Node MCU, A266, and the second is DHT11. And then we have a relay on the third, and then for the fourth is soil moisture sensor, and for the fifth is water level sensor, and the sixth is water pump. The description of this software and this hardware are already described and already talked in the previous video. You can check that. Next, this is also the interface and the user interface and user experience. This is for login page. So this is the monitoring display via Android. And this is for the diagnose page in this website. We can monitor through the available line chart, which will be updated in every minute. Here's the monitoring display via Android for Explore page. Okay, prototype of ideas and concept. We have a few icons on this. We have 5. The first thing is robots. Robot is the initial idea of this project, where we want to create something that is unique and can help many people. For the second is plans. Plans is the implementation concept that we will make. We have found various problems in plans. What we really want to find a solution for is how plants can take care of themselves. The next is temperature. Here, apart from maintaining the quantity of water obtained from the plants, we also want to see how the temperature and humidity the plants have. The fourth is monitor. Monitor to see the progress or statistic of the growth of the plants. And all of that for the SEC embodiment of easy use. Okay, this is for prototype of logo section. The final logo on the right that is currently used in is a development of a logo that is united by 2 objects, namely humans and plants. Humans who are like supporting their own plants are symbolized as life, and plants are symbolized as plants. When we combine, they will describe plants that can live alone like humans. Evidence of information collection for research and analysis. I collect data and information to research someone's interest in plant with the Google form, and I distribute the questionnaires that I have made through the WhatsApp application through various groups. Analyzing respondent interests related to the environment and plant. In the terms of respondents' satisfaction with the surrounding environment, the conclusion obtained is that they feel that is sufficient or normal with 8 votes from 17 people. For the part whether respondents like and are interested in plants, they are interested and like them with 7 votes from 17 people. In the section on how many plants the respondent has, the 5 votes, which are the highest, have an average of 10 to more plants. Some obstacles when owning and managing plants. Respondents tend to be lazy with watering plants. It's hassles, it's dirty, and there's no time. Analyzing respondent related to technological innovation, in this case, automatic plant monitoring system. Respondents were also very interested when they heard that a plant can take care of itself. It got 9 out of 17 votes. For respondents' interest, when they heard about technological innovation for plants, they were also very interested, getting 10 out of 17 votes. Respondents also feel a great need for technological innovation in the field of plants, obtained 6 votes from 17 respondents. The obstacle that respondents felt when they wanted to take part in this technological innovation was the cost of installing and maintaining the selected tool, with 13 responses. On December 8, 2022, my team and I had the opportunity to attend an exhibition organized by Trilogi University called Day, with the theme Experience Be a Smart and Creative Millennial Entrepreneur. Our exhibition, namely Automatic Plan Monitoring System, entered into other section. We start our first exhibition quite well. Almost 100 more people filled out the attendance form to come to our exhibition booth. We brought our complete set of exhibition equipment. Unfortunately, our tool could not be used at the time due to limited electricity. So after that, we only explain the benefits, purpose, and how our tool works. Here are a sample image where my team and I explain our tools to visitors. We also give out our project logo sticker for free. This is quite a new and interesting experience for us, and people who are interested in our tools are quite a lot, but not many contact us for further consultation about our tools. So that's the presentation from me about the automatic plan monitoring system. I hope through this presentation will help plan lovers who handle and taking care for many plans at one time. Furthermore, if you have any question about this project, please put them in the comments below. My name is Christian Jonathan Pascoal from Informatika Engineering Study Program of Trilogi University. Thank you and goodbye. See you in another video.